Hello and welcome. Thank you for joining us tonight for What Dreams May Come, a cabaret presented by the Lilac Players. The Lilac Players are a nonprofit community theater based in Boston, Massachusetts. We seek to celebrate and showcase feminist and LGBTQ artists and works with a focus on musical theater. For the past year, we have all been dreaming of the day that we can come back together again to do theater. It's a thing that we love most to do, and we can't wait to get back to it. In the meantime, we have tonight's presentation. Each piece in the showcase has a theme of dreams. Dreams that we have, dreams that we might be a little bit afraid of, maybe some nightmares. I'm sure we've all been dreaming a lot. There is a mix of musical genres and mediums, including some poems and songs written by the members of our company. I hope you enjoy the show. Please subscribe to the Lilac Players. There's a donate link in the YouTube description, so please, if you are enjoying what you see, consider supporting the work that we're doing here at the Lilac Players. And without any further ado, here is What Dreams May Come.
They say times are hard for dreamers, but they are not hard for me. I've saved up everything I know to take that step beyond the lawn. Keep walking till I see the station and then see it go. Inside the train, out through the glass, my finger tracing all of these towns I've never heard of, racing past. Off the train in Paris, half a mile from Sacré-Cœur, the city's waking up for me. A sign says an apartment's vacant on the second floor, and suddenly I hold a key. I turn a lock, the rooms appear, and all it takes is one more step, and then I'm here, just me behind my door. It isn't what I have, it's only what I have in store that matters now. The past can only fade, and everything I'll ever need is here. This is how my world gets made. They say times are hard for dreamers, and who knows, maybe they are. People get stuck or lost at sea. And I might be a dreamer, but it's gotten me this far, and that is far enough for me. look out my window, there's a view of other windows, my own museum full of paintings. I look through where everything is clear. It isn't where I am, it's only where I go from here that matters now, and I am not afraid. And everything I'll ever need appears. This is how my world gets made. Would you look at that coppered ceiling? Look at that chandelier. Excuse me, but how I'm feeling is 100 proof I could raise the roof. I'm so happy to be here. I've been kinda missing Mom and Daddy, sort of in a spin since Cincinnati. The morning flight, a major bore, but then they opened the cabin door and zoodalore, here I am. Lord knows I have the will and the resources, but Mom and Dad kept saying, hold your horses. I guess those ponies couldn't wait. Pardon me, folks, but they've left the gate. I may be late, but here I am. Oh, the way to be to me is French. The way they say la vie is French. So here I am, Beaumont sur Mer, a big 2 weeks on the Riviera. If I'm only dreaming, please don't wake me. Let the summer sun and breezes take me. Excuse me if I seem jejune. I promise I'll find my marble soon, but everywhere I look, it's like a scene from a book. Open the book and here I am. I mean, the air is French, the chair is French, this nice sincere Sancerre is French, the skies are French, the pies are French, these guys are French, these fries are French! Pardon me if I fly off the handle, 'cause no place else on earth can hold the candle. So veni vidi vici, folks, let's face it, just makes easy, folks. Excusez-moi if I spout, I'm letting my je ne sais quoi out. I'm sorry to shout, but here I am.
He said, Masha, stand by. I don't know what's going on.
All right, apologies for the break. Next up, we have The Spark of Creation from Godspell, performed by Masha Stenko. From Children of Eden, excuse me. I thought Children of Eden, and I wrote Godspell. The Spark of Creation from Children of Eden, performed by Masha Sten Clanton.
I've got an itching in the tips of my fingers. I've got a burning in the back of my brain. I've got a hunger
simmering inside. The spark of creation is glimmering within me. The spark of creation is blazing in my blood. A bit of the fire that lit up the skies and brought life into the mud. First inspiration, the spark of creation. I see a mountain and I want to climb it. I see a river and I want to leap shore. Where there was nothing, let there be something, something made by me. There's things waiting for me to invent them. There's worlds waiting for me to explore. I am an echo of the eternal cry of let there be. The spark of creation is burning bright within me. The spark of creation won't let me rest at all until I discover or build or uncover the thing that I can call my celebration of the spark of creation. The spark of creation, may it burn forever. The spark of creation, I am a keeper of the flame. We think all we want is a lifetime of leisure, each perfect day the same, endless vacation. Well, that's all right if you're a kind of crustacean, but when you're born with an imagination, sooner or later you're feeling the fire, getting hotter and higher. The spark of creation.
Thank you, Masha. Next up, we have In My Dreams from the musical Anastasia, performed by Alyssa Bjorkman.
They said I was found on the side of a road. There were tracks all around. It had recently snowed. In the darkness and cold, with the wind in the trees, a girl with no name and no memories but these. Rain against a window, sheets upon a bed, terrifying nurses whispering overhead. Call the child Anya, give the child a hat. I don't know a thing before that. Traveling the back roads, sleeping in the wood, taking what I needed, working when I could, keeping up my courage, as foolish as it seems. At night, all alone in my dreams. In my dreams, shadows call. There's a light at the end of a hall. Then my dreams fade away, but I know it all will come back one day. I dream of a city beyond all compare. Is it Paris? Paris. A beautiful river, a bridge by a square, and I hear a voice whisper, I'll meet you right there in Paris. Paris. You don't know what it's like not to know who you are, to have lived in the shadows and seen flashes of fire, heard the echoes of screams, but I still have this faith in the truth of my dreams. In my dreams, it's all real, and my heart has so much to reveal, and my dreams seem to say, don't be afraid to go on, don't give up hope, come what may. I know it all will come back one day.
Next up, we have I'd Give It All For You from Songs for a New World, performed by Kim Dauber and Elisa Bowles, accompanied by Michael Burks.
I had a house while you were gone. The week after you left me, I found a couple acres near Severna Park. I had a house while you were gone. A house with silver shutters and a driveway laid in marble and thousands of rooms to fill. And miles of space to fly. And I tried to believe it. It was better without you. I was safer alone. I give it all for you. I give it all for you by my side once more. I give it all for you. I give it all to hold you again, to feel I'm completed, to know there and then that all that I needed was you to find love free. And now you're here.
I took a trip while I was gone. I cashed in all my savings and bought an Eldorado. Drove to Tennessee. I took a trip while I was gone. I drove across the country and I stopped at lots of diners and stared at a million stars and thought I could touch the sky.
Next up, we have Send in the Clowns from Stephen Sondheim's Little Night Music, performed by Christine Chilingarian.
Isn't it rich? Are we a pair? Me here at last on the ground, you in midair. Where are the clowns? Isn't it bliss? Don't you approve? One who keeps tearing around, one who can't move. And where are those clowns? Send in the clowns. Just when I'd stopped opening doors, fun that I wanted was yours. Don't you love farce? My fault, I fear. I thought that you'd want what I want. Sorry, my dear. And where are those clowns? Quick, send in the clowns. Don't bother, they're here. Isn't it rich? Isn't it queer? Losing my timing this late in my career. And where are the clowns? There ought to be clowns. Well, maybe next year.
Thanks, Christine. Next up, we have Sala Salou from Seussical, performed by Teresa Griffin.
There's a faraway land, so the stories all tell, somewhere beyond the horizon. If we can find it, then all will be well. Troubles there are few. Someday we'll go to Sala Salou, Sala Salou, Sala Salou, Sala Salou. They say breezes are warm there and people are kind. Maybe it's
nothing like heaven. I close my eyes and I see in my mind skies of bluest blue. And I'm sure it's true. Solo, 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 solo. I've had so much trouble finding my way there. When I get close, it disappears. If I can get there, I'm gonna stay there. If it takes me miles, if it takes me years, high on a mountain or lost on the sea, sooner or later I'll find it. I have a picture of how it will be on the day I do. Troubles will be through, and I'll be home with you. Solo, 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 I'll be home with you.
Next up, we have Shelved by the Mountain Goats, performed by Nick Stevens.
Sorry, having some technical difficulties. Wanna ride the hydraulics, lit up like the North Star. Wanna revel in the spoils before the crowd. Wanna play my guitar. Not gonna sit up and beg. Not gonna do tricks. Not gonna stand here on a soundstage, tethered to a crucifix. Riot's over, I know, but I'm not ready to go. Wanna flash my pastel colors by the rail on a windy day at Pimlico. Not gonna write songs with this clown they set me up with in a Los Angeles rehearsal studio. Not gonna tour with Trent Reznor, third of three, bottom of the bill. Can't pay me to make that kind of music. Not gonna swallow that pill. Riot's over, I know, but I'm not ready to go. Maybe Dad is right, I'm still young. I can write C++ just as good as anyone. I know this guy at LucasArts, he says they're looking for hands. In 15 years I'll be throwing back beers with my feet in the sand.
Thanks very much for your patience. Welcome back. We'll now continue our program with some original poetry written and recited by Wynne Schaffner.
All right, I wrote all 3 of these poems last spring during early COVID times. This first one is about John Prine, one of my favorite singers who died of COVID last spring. This is an erasure poem using excerpts from the lyrics of his first album. It's called Smile. Looking bad. I didn't kill anyone. I dreamed the police pressed against me in the city. The kids don't matter anymore. Don't stop without overtime. Radio's just like death. You're too late. You're too late. When I die, wherever I am, in the dirty window, a doctor standing, insane. The sky is black. Lightning, thunder, just broken. Go to work and come home. News comes like blood. Burned out, freeze like water and dirt. Recorded on a goodbye trip. This next poem is about what it's like having OCD during a pandemic. It's called The Milkman. You wake up between flannel sheets, the floor freezing beneath your bare feet, the hallway empty like a held breath. Bottles clink on the cement doorstep, creamy white, pressure sealed, fresh milk and egg delivery. But one egg has a needle in it. Something is rotten in the state. Something bad is going to happen. Bring the milk inside and put it in the trash. Don't let it touch your lips. Body like a vault, teeth like clamps, a human airlock. The last winter before the first spring. Later you will say, I told you so. But today you are Bluebeard's last wife, and you're testing every door, keys fashioned from compulsion. Don't look, everyone says. Nothing bad is going to happen. This last poem is about zombie supervillain Solomon Grundy, and also COVID. It's called Born on a Monday. Hey, follow me. Past the children on the asylum lawn, singing down the walls. Not through the doors, not this time, but around behind the building, to the swamp where the little white flowers grow. You can't remember their name, but I can. You gave them to me once after you cut off my hand. But come on, follow me. Before the rot, before the coffin, before the river, before the swamp. I'm telling you, follow me. Back to the city, back to the vault, back to the mansion, back to Monday. Everyone said I was going to go far, that if I stuck with normal people, my life would be normal. Which makes it sound like you're to blame for the way things turned out. Tuesday, you pinned a name on me with thumbtacks. Not the one I was born with, not the one I was going to die with, but the one that stuck. We woke up in an empty city. No cars, no people. Bank vaults standing open. Heat baking scents into the pavement. Our shoes were full of paint, and we made tracks wherever we went. I carried out the money and jewels with my bare hands because you weren't good at carrying things. The ceremony was on a Wednesday, non-traditional. I'll cut something off, replace it with something better, and so we'll always be tied together. Midweek, I was feverish. A tickle in my lungs, like spring, like an allergy. So many trips back and forth, the vault to the mansion. The sky was gray and heavy, hot and wet. Friday, the police. We were fleeing with more treasure, via the stream under the railroad tracks. In some versions, gunshots. In others, drowning. First the tickle, then the cough, then the river. After us, there might as well be a flood. Every version ends the same way. Water and mud and rot, groaning, damp, warm, sick, a film over my eyes, weeds in my hair. Closer and closer to death without ever arriving. Floating down the river to the swamp, coughing up its blood. Shapeless mud baked and still liquid, clay packed by 1,000 little hands. Skin remembers, skin forgets. Salted earth and marshy mouths, shuffling feet, grasping hands, groaning through sloshing lungs, sloshing flesh, surging awake. So follow me, and I'll show you where the mansion is mud and pooling water, doors standing open, ready for the next flood. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . .
Next up, we have I Don't Want to Get Up, an original song written and performed by Naomi Hinchin.
It's a bright new Monday morning, and the sun is riding high. All the birds are sweetly singing, not a cloud is in the sky. I awake to my at the snooze alarm and crawl under the covers and say, I don't wanna get up. I don't wanna get up. Just give me 5 more minutes. I really don't wanna get up. With Sleeping Beauty lies enchanted for a century's repose. She's been waiting for her true love to wake her from her doze. But when princes clear the thorn hedge and knock upon her door, she'll turn her face away from them and mumble, just 5 minutes more. I don't wanna get up. I don't wanna get up. Just give me 10 more minutes. I really don't wanna get up. With his mortal wound, King Arthur came to Avalon the Blessed, put to sleep by an enchantress. Now he lies there still at rest. They say he'll return in triumph in time of great upset. But through plague and blitz and Brexit vote, somehow nothing has woken him yet. I don't wanna get up. I don't wanna get up. Just give me 1 more hour. I really don't wanna get up. Dread Cthulhu dead but dreaming, in relay lies fast asleep, while his cultists chant in secret for to raise him from the deep. Someday he will rise from slumber, and then the world will quake. But we've been spared his wrath thus far because he can't be bothered to wake. I don't wanna get up. I don't wanna get up. Just leave me till tomorrow. I really don't wanna get up. I don't wanna get up. I don't wanna get up. Let's try again tomorrow. I really don't wanna get up.
Not to editorialize, but that song is a whole mood. Next up, we have I Want It Now from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, performed by Anna Constantia Richardson with videography by Julie Richardson.
I want a golden goose. Gooses. Geeses. I want my geese to lay gold eggs for Easter. At least 1,000 a day. And by the way, I want a feast. I want a bean feast. Cream buns and donuts and fruitcake with no nuts, so good you could go nuts. I want a ball. I want a party. Pink macaroons and a million balloons and performing baboons, and give it to me. Now, I want the world. I want the whole world. I want to lock it all up in my pocket. It's my bar of chocolate. Give it to me now. I want the works, I want the whole works, presents and prizes and sweets and surprises of all shapes and sizes. And now, don't care how, I want it now. Don't care how, I want it now.
Next up, we have Invisible Empire by KT Tunstall, performed by your friend and mine, Emil Lewis.
I thought the candle was gonna go out. The wind was blowing. The wave found its way to the shore. I thought it was a ripple and nothing more, but the wave found its way all the way to the shore. Oh, I wanna burn this house. I know I wanna jump into the fire. Oh, I wanna tear them down, the pinnacles of my invisible empire. I know the gamble never works twice. All the distractions at the table and the weighted dice, but the thrill of it feels so nice. You do it all again. But I look to the chips I'd lose. I'm standing on the platform with my neck in the noose, but I know it's not my time, it's not my time. Oh, I wanna burn this house. I know I wanna jump into the fire. Oh, I wanna tear them down, the pinnacles of my invisible empire. And if I do all the things I do, while I tell myself that I'm staying true, you know I never stop, you know I'll never stop, you know I never think about it. Put an end to all this time that I would spend with it on my mind. You know I never stopped, you know I never stopped, you know I always wondered about it. I wondered about the wonder. Oh, I wear a rusting crown. I know this dynasty is falling. The crowd shouts for another round to see ruin the spectacular diamonds buried in icebergs, the minarets in the marketplaces, the signal fires of my invisible empire.
Thank you, Emil, and a cameo appearance by the Beeline behind him there at the end. Closing out our program tonight, we have Much More from the Fantastics, performed by Aaron Brown.
Oh, I hug myself. And then I close my eyes. And I taste them. I love to taste my tears. Please, God, let me be special. I'd like to eyes, to be the kind of girl designed to be kissed upon the eyes, to do the things I've dreamed about but never done before, and dance all night, and if the band can stand it, go on and on and on. Just once, before the chance is gone. I'd like to waste a week or so and never do a show, to wear my hair unfastened so it billows to the floor, to do the things I've dreamed about but never done before. Perhaps I'm bad or wild or mad with lots of grief in store, but I want much more than keeping house, much more, much more, much
Thank you so much for joining us for our cabaret tonight. Congratulations to all of our performers. And we want to say a very, very special thank you to our wonderful collaborative pianist, Sue Swally, who met with many of our performers tonight to create personalized individual piano tracks for them to sing along to today. She's a wonderful member of our community, and we cannot thank her enough for everything that she does for us. So congratulations to everyone. Thank you for joining us, and keep dreaming.